Big breaking news, it is finally done. Manchester United have now completed the transfer of Antony from Ajax. He signed a contract until 2027, but like Manchester United often do, there is the option of an additional year. It's 85.4 million, that's the fee. That, by the way, is the biggest ever fee on deadline day. Flex, how happy will you and the Manchester United fans be with this one?
There's excitement around Antony needing to get this deal over the line. Erik Ten Hag was a little bit reluctant to talk about it yesterday, just because, you need to get the deal over the line, and it is over the line now. A lot of pressure on him, though. He's breaking records left, right and centre before he's even kicked a ball. Most expensive ever Eredivisie player. Now it's most expensive deadline day signing. There's a lot of pressure on his shoulders. He's an exciting player, and he's got it all to prove. A lot of question marks over the fee. But from a Manchester United point of view, it's definitely a player that we need. It's definitely a player that needs to add depth to the squad and quality to the squad. And most importantly, it's a player that Erik Ten Hag wants.
Now, we've got some quotes from the player just in, Emma.
Yeah, some quotes from Antony. This is what he's had to say. This is an incredible moment in my career to be joining one of the most iconic clubs in the world. I'm thankful to everyone who has believed in me, especially my family and all my coaches and teammates, because I couldn't have got here without them. Playing under Erik Ten Hag at Ajax was perfect for me and my development. His style of football and coaching brings out the best in me, and I'm excited by what he has told me about his plans and ambitions in Manchester. That's intriguing.
Oh, I'm more excited.
No, even more excited now. My time at Ajax was fantastic, and I will always be grateful for the trust they put in me. But now I'm ready for the next challenge, and I can't wait to join my new teammates and play my part in bringing success to Manchester United. John Murtough, the Manchester United football director, has also made some comments on the signing as well. He said Antony is one of the most exciting young talents in European football and has exactly the right profile for the attacking dynamic team Erik is building. We've been especially impressed by his desire to join Manchester United and to be part of a long-term project to get the club back to the levels of performance that we expect. So exciting times at Manchester United. And look, this was a player that Erik Ten Hag, he really wanted in at the club. Of course, we can all talk about the price, can't we? But if Antony has the impact that Erik Ten Hag thinks he will have, then he'll completely be worth it.
100%. Hopefully there's some Yoga Bonito brought to Old Trafford, some Brazilian flair. We've had the likes of Andreas Pereira, we've had the likes of Fred in there. If you go a little bit further back, we've had other Brazilians as well. But the need for a winger to be absolutely at it and give Manchester United a new dynamic has been there for a while now. So hopefully he hits the ground running, and this is Erik Ten Hag's guy, so there should hopefully be no reason why we don't see the best.
And he mentioned Erik Ten Hag there, didn't he?
Exactly.
I mean, we've had Tim Vickery on the show every week, haven't we, during this transfer window? But he's talked about Antony and how Erik Ten Hag was so crucial to his development at Ajax, and he clearly thinks his skill set, his qualities can be transferred to United, but to the Premier League as well.
Exactly, and like all signings, he is young. There is that adaptation, process that sometimes when you get a huge fee, it gets forgotten about. I look at the way Bruno Fernandes arrived at the club, and he didn't even need time to settle in. He just hit the ground running. But that doesn't always happen with new signings. We've seen plenty of signings need at least one season to get used to the league, to get familiar with a new style of play at Manchester United, or get familiar with their new coach and team. So I hope it works. I'm nervous about this because we all know about the fee. We all know what's going to happen if it doesn't work out. And I need to see him up close. I need to see him for myself to really, really judge it. But exciting times.
But £85.4 million, the fee. It's the highest ever fee on a deadline day. Let's just show you what Manchester United have done. Just recap on their business this summer. We've been doing this for a few clubs this morning, including Chelsea there. We can take the little asterisk off Antony's name. There's still Martin Dubravka to come in, but that's only a loan. But if we have a look at that, Malacia, Eriksson, Martinez, Casemiro and Antony. Eriksson, of course, was a free as well. Malacia, that I'd say, Flex, a lot of people are saying that's a definite bargain.
Yeah.
But other than that, Erik Hag has certainly been backed, and you can see that is the third most expensive signing Manchester United have ever made, behind Romelu Lukaku and Paul Pogba. You can see there Harry Maguire and Jadon Sancho and Casemiro also signing this summer, are just below them. But Flex, how happy are you to see that your new manager is clearly being backed? Not that others haven't. But
yeah, of course. It's a statement. It's a statement to say, we're going to believe in you and get you the targets that you want. Has it been the perfect window for Manchester United? No. Was there other situations that we could have fixed throughout the squad? Hopefully, yes. But you can't you can't get it all done in one window. And I think, like we were talking about earlier, to say that there's potentially 5 starters in Erik ten Hag's first window, it's a good basis. It's not miracles. Manchester United aren't going to change over the night. It's a process. It's step by step. It's phase by phase, as Michael likes to talk about phases all the time. But it's a step in the right direction, and it definitely gives Erik ten Hag a good basis to work off to say, you know what, I can work with this.